crap, I finally have the shot I want. Professional YouTuber, seeker of my house, bidding you welcome. In my back garden here, which you can't see because I haven't zoomed in on my face. So I'm going to look everywhere, probably annoy a couple of viewers into clicking away or just liking the video, and that's the way it's going to be. Don't worry, I'll show you my garden at the end. I have a big stack of video games. Not big actually, a lot less than I'd usually get. This is the first pickups after Bookfest, I'm pretty sure, so I mean, usually I would have spent a lot more, but because Bookfest kind of drained me a little bit, I've been focusing on selling the stuff that I've been buying, recouping my losses a little bit, and I've recouped all of them. I've made a good chunk of change, but instead of spending all of that on video games, and Mozzie's already out in full effect. I have a spider web up here. I don't know where the spider is. This thing, I don't know, I'll turn around and it'll just be there, ready to pounce. I've been focusing on selling. Of course, you probably can't hear any of this because of the wind. I'm trying to speak a little bit louder than usual. As if I ever needed help doing that. Alright. Yeah, instead of spending all the money I've been getting on video games, I'm trying to save it up because I'm moving out at the end of this month, so if I don't post any pickups until then, if it's just like random videos, or no videos at all, that's the reason why. But it's a big change in my life, and there's a lot of other big changes coming. All fuck off, mosquitoes! What the fuck? It seems like I'm getting some error guide. You guys can wait. Done. Whew. You're someone had the gall to try and tell me that mosquitoes were good in my last video. Oh, they pollinate flowers. You know, there'd be no plants about them. Get out of here. You know how many insects and animals pollinate flowers? Mosquitoes go. They're not missed. Trust me. You have flies, you have bees, you have like small birds and shit. Fuck, the air pollinates flowers. Come on. Well, not pollinates it, grabs the pollen, throws it around. You know what I mean? You don't need bugs to do it. Ugh. Damn, animal experts in the comments, man. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. Alright. I've not prepared this at all. I'm just gonna start grabbing stuff. I'll grab these two things first, because they're the online purchases. I usually start off online purchases, but yeah, a lot of big changes coming. Very good changes. I'm definitely looking forward to them. I'm moving out. I might be going up in the working world, stuff like that. It's good stuff. More money in the pocket, and a bit of freedom, which is always nice. So, 2 PlayStation 1 games here, both online purchases. My chance of finding good PlayStation 1 games out in the wild now is very slim, especially if I don't actually go out to seek them. But we have NTSC game here, Hugo the Evil Mirror. I don't really know much about this one, and I can't actually play it. Thought I could play this on an emulator. I have my PlayStation 2 emulator that Kathy helped set up for me, and it just doesn't want to work. And one of these mosquitoes has already gotten my foot. Now I have to itch it. They get you quick. They get you quick. Yeah, I'm sure she can help me set up a PlayStation 1 emulator to help me with this one. But it's, that one. It's complete. Complete and nice. Why are they here but not up on my balcony? That's what I want to know. That's what living in Australia is like. Complaints about mosquitoes and the weather. That's all it is. So yeah, Hugo the Evil Mirror. And another one which I thought looked kind of interesting. I decided to buy it. It was like $10 free shipping, and I gave it a play. It's not very fun. It's like that game, have you ever played, Dig Dug 2? Where you have to section out past the level? It's all like that. It is Livewire. I only played this for about 20 minutes. I cannot stand this game. It is It's not very fun. You have to cut lines in the world, and it gives you points based on how many squares you can cut. And you're playing against 4 people. Maybe it's really fun multiplayer, but single player, it's just they don't really give you enough explanation of what you're supposed to be doing. So I mean, if I sat down and really tried to learn this, maybe it would be better. But probably not going to. All right. Start picking stuff out. Most of this is PlayStation 3 stuff. Most of it is falling out of my lap. I'm a professional, come on. Alright, let's just see how much we can grab in one go. And sort it out as it's in my arms. I should have sorted this out beforehand. Whatever. We're here now, we can do it. Actually, there are a decent amount of online purchases here. For the PlayStation 3, this was like $17 free ship. It's not a very good game. That's what I wanted for the collection. It is Vampire Rain Altered Species. Put it on this side so you can see my face. Beautiful face, my bald head. You know what I love? People at work pointing out I have a bald head. Like, oh, you shaved your head. What? I did? Like I'm the only person who couldn't possibly know this information. I like the ones that get creative. Now you just need head tats. You look like you had to fight for a lawnmower. I like those ones. But I'm like the 4th bald dude at work now, so I don't know why they're making a fuss about it. Alright, Vampire Rain. It's supposed to be a stealth horror game. It doesn't look very good. I've seen gameplay of it. It's supposed to be one of those games that are like just really, really bad, but it's one I wanted to try out. I've never seen this one in person, so it was worth picking up for me. Even if it did cost a bit of the PayPal Skrilla. Let's get some more online orders going. I ordered these 2 from the same seller on eBay. I don't remember the exact price of them. They were under $25 each, which I thought was a good enough deal to buy them. We have the Awakened Fate Ultimatum. Who will live and who will die? Their fate is in your hands. Sounds interesting. This has French on the back as well. I don't speak French. This is the sequel to the Guided Fate Paradox, I think. So it should be interesting. You play as like a god and stuff. It could be fun. Who knows? Can that Aero Guard do anything? I don't think so. And one that I went to an EB Games to buy this directly from them, and they had the case, and when they went to scan it up, they said, we don't have this game. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't have this game? I have the case in my hands. I had to look through all of the discs, the PlayStation 3 discs and all that. They couldn't find it. And the guy at the counter said, oh, would you like Deus Ex or Dragon Age instead? No. If I want Dragon Guard 3, I want Dragon Guard 3, so they did not get my money on that day. So an eBay seller did instead. And I don't know why they couldn't find this game. Maybe they didn't actually have the disc, maybe they just didn't want to sell it. Because they had it for a really good deal, it was under $15 in EB Games, this is like $25 online. It looks really interesting. I have Dragon Guard on the PlayStation 2, I need Dragon Guard 2. This is based in the same world as Nier, and Nier Automata came out recently. I've played the original Nier. I think it's a really, really good game. It's just like, it oozes creativity. And I'm hoping this one is more of the same. The combat is hit or miss. It's a lot like Dynasty Warriors in terms of combat, but the story and the characters and that are just really cool, and the boss fights are so much fun. Alright, so Dragon Guard, hopefully good. I realized I was talking about Nier as I was trying to say something about this. Right, what else do we have? Surely we have more online purchases here. We do. Okay. These 3, this one here, and then the rest will be in-store pickups. You know, I didn't go out much when you see that's all of the in-store pickups. Usually I have a lot more, but it's like, that's been a bit hectic, so I just haven't had time to go out. I mean, some days I just want to rest, so, you know how it is. But we have I don't remember how much this cost. It was under $20 shipped. Magus or Magus on the PlayStation 3. I imagine it's Magus, like Mage. This is apparently another really, really bad game, but it's brand new and sealed, so I thought I'd grab it. I'll probably bust it open and play it. I don't really keep sealed games in my collection. Not really for me. Nothing against sealed collectors, they're just not for me. Yeah, Magus. Apparently, like, the dialogue is really funny, but, like, the actual gameplay itself is really, really shoddy, so, I don't know. It might be fun for, like, 20 minutes, and I can keep it in the collection. There's nothing wrong with having it just in the collection. This one was from CEX, and they screwed up my order. Something always goes wrong with CEX. They can never just send out a game and have me be happy with it. When I bought a Pokemon Coliseum or something, it took like 6 weeks to get here. And I've bought this game, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. They have it in the right case, but they sent me a Japanese disc. It's like, how did this even have a Japanese disc in it? Come on. It's very weird. Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I sat down and played this for a bit. It's a fighting game. It's very, very creative. Very unique. I enjoy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the anime. It's one of the few recent animes that I've seen, and it's just a lot of fun. It's very colorful. It's very, very weird. But it's not like that, that wacky kind of anime style of weird. It's like, just plain weird. And the characters in it are really cool. There's one character that's just like the embodiment of evil. Weird guy. Yeah, the Kingdoms of Amalur. Reckoning. I remember when this came out, there was like a thing about this game not paying off all of its creditors, or the developers couldn't, so they had to sell the game to the state that it was made in. And so now this game is owned by one of the states of America, and they're never ever going to do anything with it. Just one of those things. Apparently this was a really good game, it's just it didn't sell massively well, so yeah, what can you do? It'll be interesting to sit down and play a bit more of that. That's one I played back in the day, a little bit, like an hour or so, but never super got into it. The mosquitoes have already killed my feet. I'm going to be scratching these all night. This is a terrible decision. I'm never leaving my balcony again. It's like my version of the nerd dungeon. Or the basement. The balcony. At least I'm outside. One that I do want to play, Saw 2, Flesh and Blood. This looks very interesting. I actually really like the first Saw game on the PlayStation 3, and I really like all of the Saw movies. They're just fun as, like, gory torture things. Which sounds disgusting when I say it out loud, but they're fun movies to watch. You know, it's like, you never really know what's going to happen next, and there's always these, like, cringy moments where you're like, I don't want to watch that. Like when the guy cuts the key out of his eye in, like, the second movie. God, that's creepy. It's wincing, that's what it is. Makes you wince, like, ugh. Yeah, Saw 2, Flesh and Blood. Could be interesting. No manual on that one, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'm sure I don't need a manual to play this game. And that is all of the online orders. I would have another online order, but CEX screwed up another one of my orders. I was getting a copy of White Knight Chronicles 2 in, and they sent the first game. So, I mean, I just returned it to my local branch. Which, I mean, that's really not the best option. I really wish I could just send it back to them, because returning it to the local branch takes like an hour out of my day. It's like, it's 20 minutes there, I'm in the store for 20 minutes, 20 minutes back. That's like an hour out of my day, 15 minutes to an hour. Just because they screwed up. I mean, I have to take time out of my day because they screwed up, but I mean, complaining about it doesn't fix it. I just reordered the game, and I hope I get it now. But while I was in CEX, I decided, hey, there's two things I want. Lollipop Chainsaw, which was $8. I was really hoping I'd find this for $5 or under, but I saw it for $8, and I'm like, I have the spare cash on me, I'll grab it. And I'm pretty happy with it so far. It's a fun game. It's very zany. It's made by a Grasshopper manufacturer, so think the guy's name, yeah, it says on the back here, Suda51, and James Gunn, who made the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, which is pretty cool, pretty all-star cast there. I played like hour and a bit. It's pretty fun so far. You're just like this high school cheerleader killing zombies with a chainsaw. Like her boyfriend gets bitten and she has to cut off his head and she performs a magic ritual to bring him back to life, but he's still just a head. The dialogue in this is really, really funny. Like, as you're killing the zombies, Juliet, the cheerleader, she will like talk to her boyfriend about this random stuff. Like, hey, what's your favorite color? That's awesome. I love knowing things about you. It's just really funny. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. That's what a video game should be. Alright, this one I thought was worth a bit more, but not really. I can trade in the second game with this. This was $40, which I didn't really want to spend more than $40 while I was in the store on a return, but I saw this, I was like, yeah, it's in good condition. I'll grab it. It is Bayonetta 1 and 2 on the Wii U. I believe both of these are getting Nintendo Switch releases, so I think that's why this one is so cheap. But I can play the first and second Bayonetta games on the Wii U, which is kind of cool. I haven't played the second one yet. I enjoy the first one, but not as much as other people seem to. A lot of people seem to think it's like a real standout title from the last generation, and it's good. It's okay. I like it. I like it as like the Devil May Cry kind of clone kind of game. I think of it in a similar way as I think of Dante's Inferno. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's really good, but it's kind of a rip-off of another game, so it's not as good as the other one. So I'd probably rather be playing the other one. I mean, I haven't played Bayonetta 2. Maybe it's completely different and it really forges its own identity. Hopefully. Yeah, that's complete now. Let's open the box. What's in the box? There we go. Bayonetta 1 and 2. No manuals in either of them, but the discs are in there. So that's good. I don't have to take it back. Wonderful. And I went into one cash converters and I got one game. For $2, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of Jack Sparrow. My PlayStation 2 is packed away right now. I'm probably not going to unpack it until I move into my new place. All my games are packed up, so I mean, this is just one to throw into that pile, and I can play it when I get into my new place. Or if I get the emulator running. But, Kathy said she had this game, so I mean, I wanted to grab it and give it a try. It looks fun. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it before, so it's cool. Cool one to get. And the rest of these are all from EB Games. They are having... No wait, tell a lie. I got one game from an RSPCA. As I was coming back from CEX, I decided to stop in a bunch of op shops. I mean, the op shops were what they were. One of them had a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3, no cords, no price on them. I didn't even want to ask. Another store had... You see this every now and again in an op shop, where they'll have the video game consoles that are really high priced. They had the original Xbox for $45, another original Xbox for $45, two Wii U's, or two Wii's for $45 each, PlayStation 2 for like $50, PS3 for like 60 something. I don't even remember if they had a PS3, that might have been the other one. But yeah, I was like, ugh. Yeah. I'm not spending any kind of money on stuff that I can't confirm works. I'm not spending that kind of money on a console ever anyway. Not in an op shop, I mean. This is stuff that even if they have tested it, you don't know how far they've tested it. When they say electronically tested it, that means they've turned it on and it has turned on. That doesn't mean the laser still works in the console, it doesn't mean it'll read a disc, it doesn't mean the controllers still work, all of that. You know, it's like, it's... If you're gonna buy a console for that kind of price, you might as well get it from a reputed seller and actually get your money's worth instead of taking a risk on something. That's just my opinion. If you want to support charity in that way, go for it, but I don't. But I did find this for $4, Wii Sports Resort. I'll trade this into EB Games for like $12. Triple my money! And I have another copy of this to pick up from a cash converter store, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. I have tomorrow off of work. I'm so excited. I worked like all day today. Got up at 5 a.m. and now the sun is setting. Okay, so, man, I don't get it. I don't get these bugs. What is it about the human body that attracts bugs? We must release something that attracts bugs. It's like, I don't see my cat scratching the way I do. I don't see, animals in the wild scratching the way that humans do as soon as they step foot in the wild. Maybe Aragorn is actually made by giant bugs to attract other bugs. Ugh. What can you do? That spider there yet? I should kill his web. Destroy his home. I won't. Am I even filming any of this? Damn right I am. I was going to be very displeased. I'll wait for the wind to pass. Ah, screw it, I'll be here all day. EB Games is having buy one, get two for free again. So if you're looking for those cheaper titles, this is the time to stock up. You have some trading credit or something. So, I actually found one that I really want for my PlayStation 3 collection. We had the 3 titles for $18, so it was buy one, get two free, so it was $18 total, so like $6 each. Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. I have the first Dynasty Warriors Gundam. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's a real game that you can put on and just like let your mind wander. You can listen to music or something while you're playing. You don't have to pay attention to the story. But it's fun. They're good. And now I have 1, 2, and 3, and there's only one more to get. And I may or may not get it. I have blasted through that PlayStation 3 want list, by the way. Ace Combat Assault Horizon. I was on the fence about whether I was going to find this one. I thought, I won't put it on my list, but if I find it on the cheap, I'll pick it up. And $6, I thought, yeah, that's good enough. It's all in there. Comes with a soundtrack disc, which is cool. I remember this coming out. There's a bit of controversy of Ace Combat fans versus just regular gamers, I guess. Where Ace Combat fans didn't think it was all that great, but then regular gamers thought it was really fun, so I don't know. Maybe they changed one small thing, like the color of the main character's hair, and then everyone got angry. Like in Devil May Cry, when they made Dante young. Now everybody hates it. And Grand Theft Auto 4 and episodes of Liberty City, I'll just sell that one on. It's not worth anything. I thought, it's a big game, it's a lot of game, it's a good game. It has the palette of Gay Tony, which is like the best DLC ever. I'm not even joking about that one. Alright, one more lot of 3 games. This one, I was in the area. I thought, yeah, I'll stop in EB Games, and I have spare credits, so I'll buy something. I bought these 3. We have Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood. It's the Sonic RPG. It's good. Shaun White Skateboarding. I think I bought Shaun White Snowboarding, and now I have Shaun White Skateboarding. I hope that's what I did. I hope I didn't buy the same game twice. I'd love to get all of these, 3D games. Like games that you can play on a 3D TV. Because when I move into my new place, I would like to get, a nicer TV and stuff like that. I mean, I have a nice HD TV, but it's not the best. I'm getting rid of my CRT, and I'm getting some, RCA to HDMI. I have to smack my lips, that's awful. RCA to HDMI adapters so I can play the PlayStation 2 on my HD TV. Stuff like that. It's gonna be good. Ooh, I also sold all of my Nintendo 64 games, and I bought an EverDrive, and yeah, I tested it out. The thing is, amazing. I honest to God don't know why anyone would collect cartridge stuff anymore when you can get them in cartridge form. It's just shelf filler, no matter what it is. I mean, even if it's Earthbound or something, it's just shelf filler. You can buy this one cartridge and it has all of the games on it. And it's a fraction of the price, and you still play on the original console. And it's not even, technically emulated, because it's on the original console. It's loading up, okay, it is emulated, it's loading up a ROM, shit like that, but I mean, God, for the price, it's man, some of those Super Nintendo and N64 games, I mean, I'm never going to get a copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day. I was never going to get a copy of take your pick of any other rare, expensive N64 game. So it's way better for me to have gotten this, and now I can actually play those games. And I'll probably never play them, I'll just play WWF No Mercy. Honest to God, I play that every fucking day. I'm sorry, every single day. I try not to swear that much anymore, I'm sorry. But yeah, I play that every single day. God, it's fun. It'll be so good to be able to save my game when I start playing it on the EverDrive. It'll be so good. It's like I've just been playing with the default characters. I want to create my own character. I want to get unlockable characters. You can unlock Andre the Giant in that game. How awesome is that? Andre, come on, man. Bit of a letdown, this one. Alright, last game. Raving Rabbids Travel in Time. All that hype up just for Raving Rabbids. I like the Rabbids games. I have another one, which is Rabbids to the Moon or something like that. And so this is the second Rabbids game I have. And, I mean, if it's just like... I don't think it is. This says 20 hilarious minigames, so it may just be a minigame compilation. Is it? Yeah, I think this is just a minigame compilation, but the other one was really good. It's like, there are actually these big levels you can go around and explore. There's a hub world. Like, you can go to the level you want to go to. You can play them out of order. It's a lot of fun. You collect all this, like, junk and you're building this. It really reminds me of... what's that game called? It's a PlayStation 1 game. You play as a caveman. You go out and kill saber-tooths and mammoths, and you compile their bones to build a thing to the sun. It's just like To the Sun. And I love that game. It reminds me just of it. I like that idea of building something really, really high up. It's a cool idea. Alright, Rabbids Travel in Time. Let's go take a look at it. This is my garden, which I will be leaving behind. I've put a lot of work into this one. I have a spider web here. I have my compost bin there. How fortuitous that I was filming in front of a compost bin. You really know what you're getting there. Oh man, my hammock. This is one of those things. You put it up, you use it once or twice, and then never again. It's like, I'd put it up, get swarmed by mosquitoes, bugs everywhere. Things would fall on me and I'd feel terrible, and so I'd go away from it. It's like, you see something like The Simpsons with Homer sitting in his hammock and he's so happy. This thing is not what it seemed to be. How much this damn thing sinks when I sit on it. You don't want to feel bad about your weight. Ugh. Actually not too bad. I'm off the ground at the very least, so yeah. I guess it's not too bad. I mean, if I was living in an area where bugs didn't exist, it would be nice. Like sculptures and stuff at some point. There used to be plants over there, they died. Like stuff here, they don't get enough water, they don't get enough sun, so the eventual result is usually death, unfortunately. What can you do? Now, this stuff over here is way more interesting. I have a pool, or I mean, this is all my mum's stuff, technically. This is what I'm moving away from. I'm moving into a unit, which is nice in itself. It's a nice place. I'm getting tiles put in. I'm ripping out carpet. It'll be good. Let's go over and look at these plants. Something cool. We actually get, like, baby turkeys here as well, which are really cool to see. Of course, you have to chase them away because, you know, they're babies. You need to instill fear into them, but that's not me being me. I mean, they're baby turkeys. If they grow to trust man, they're going to get hit by cars and shit, but yeah, plants there. All stuff you try to grow and then eventually take out of a pot. I never take them out. Another quick look. This is the part I'm really proud of. I have my chili plants here. I love my chilies. Yeah, I mean, this one's doing really well. It's growing lots. This one had some tough times when I tried to put it downstairs. It didn't really want to grow there. It started dying, but I put it back up here and it's doing well now. It's got a lot of broken stems, but you can see there are things growing from them now. And it did grow chilies, even if they are like stuff like that. Take the seeds out, pour them back in. Yeah, that's my garden. When I move into my place, I'm hoping to get a nice garden. I don't have a big backyard in my new place, but I'll have like a little gardening area that no one likes to touch, so I'm gonna really go at that. Probably have a good time with that. Because gardening is something that I enjoy, but I've just never had massive amounts of will to do it, and now I want to do it, so when I move into a new place, it'll be fun. Alright, that's it. Sticking my house, bidding you guys farewell. I'll leave you guys with this view of paradise. Blue sunny day. It's just perfect. Tomorrow's my day off. Whenever I say I'll film a video game hunting video, I don't, so I won't say it, but maybe.